This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to get the Seitengrat in the International Zodiac Job System version for Final Fantasy XII. This is going to be especially useful for the Retroachievements achievement where you have to get the Seitengrat, since that is a very rare weapon to get. You will be able to get this now 100% of the time with this manipulation I'm going to show you. So, where do we start? What do we have to do? What do we have to prepare? So first and foremost, you need two separate save files. One of them, the one we're going to manipulate or get the Seitengrat with, you will have to save at the Pusherben airdrome. Oops, wrong button. Right here. You gotta be here inside the Pusherben airdrome and save here at the save crystal. I have already done that, so I don't have to show that anymore. But before you save, make sure that Vaughn has the diamond armlet equipped. I know everything is in Japanese, but believe me, this is a diamond armlet. Yeah, it is a diamond armlet, and Vaughn needs to have it equipped, otherwise he will not be able to get the Seitengrat chest from the chest itself. Okay, once you have that equipped, save if you haven't yet, so make the save. And make sure that you have a second save already pre-made, because the second save is where you will do the actual RNG manipulation, first and foremost. But yeah, you need the second one, or should I say this one, to then load in to get the chest to spawn, and the rest will happen all on deck. So what you have to do now, after you've done the save, shut off the console. Shut off the console completely. You'll probably still see something, or not. And then open it again, or start it again, I should say. I'll speed it up really quick. And then, for me, it's Barheim. My second save that I have for the actual manipulation part is going to be in Barheim. I chose Barheim because Barheim is the one place where I do think my RNG position is going to be farther behind than the RNG position that we need. What I mean with that is, sometimes it can occur that when you spawn into the game after loading a save file, you, in some areas, spawn farther into the RNG position than what you need to get the Seitengrat chests to spawn. And usually, this part of Barheim right here, which is right before Mimiqueen, I do think that this is the one where I consistently get my RNG position way before the Seitengrat chest spawns. So this, for me at least, works consistently to get the Seitengrat chest to spawn. So, what do we have to do next? You have to get a little application for your computer, or for your laptop, or whatever you're going to use it on. I don't think there is one available for phones, so you have to do this on your PC. You have to get the... Give me 1 second. You have to get the RNG helper. And it looks like this. If you've used the RNG helper before, might be familiar. If not, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. This version of the RNG helper is specifically tailor-made for the PS2 games and for the PS4 games. And with what I mean by that is the PS2 versions, as in original PS2 releases, as in JP PS2, NA PS2, PAL PS2, and IZJS. And you have a little toggle here where you can change the platform to PS4 for the PS4/PS5 version for the Zodiac Age. Since we're on IZJS though, we only want the PS2, so this is already correct. Next, we have to enter our levels and magic stats for Fran. I know for a fact, because I already checked, but I can show you just to make sure, Fran is level 9 and has a magic power of 24. You can't see it right now, but if I'm going to squeeze it a little bit here, you can see right here. It's 24 magic. I know it's Japanese, but you can still make it out. 24 magic power. And yeah, that's that. For the manipulation itself, normally we would use chest 1 and chest 2 and enter stats here to know exactly what chest needs to get spawned. However, in the case of this Seitengrat Manip, we do not need to fill in anything for this, because we only care about the position that we get. We do not care anything with that happens here, or that those will spit us out, any stats that will spit this out. We only care about the position that we're on, because that's what we have to think about. Okay, so with that established, yeah, let's start. Oh, one more thing. Since I am quite low level with Fran, I only have access to Cure and I do not have Serenity. If your character, it can be anyone. It could be Vaughn, Balthier, or anyone who has healing capabilities. Just make sure that the character that you're using, their levels, their magic is put in there. The spell is adjusted for. Make sure if it's IZJS or Zodiac Age for the curing. And if the character has Serenity or not. Serenity is a license support augment, increasing your healing if you have full HP. Just make sure if you have that or don't. If you have it, tick. If you don't have it, don't tick. Since I use Cure, I don't change this at all. And we can just start. Okay. Since I've done this a couple of times now, I know that my first couple of heals are going to be 105, 112, 106, and 103. Okay. Usually I would do another cure, but I already know we're on the current position. Usually I would do another cure just to check, am I actually in the current position, or am I gonna jump further into it? Am I gonna be at like 600? But since I've done this a couple times, I do know for a fact that we're currently on the right track. So we're not gonna jump another 50 positions, just like that. But just to show you that we are in the current position, I'm gonna cure again, and we'll have 1010, 114, 107, and 107. Okay, so, but what position do we actually need for the Seitengrat chest to spawn? So the position we actually need for the Seitengrat chest to spawn is 545. So the last position we have to consume is 544. And that is quite the ways off. So, to get to this position faster, what I'm going to do is I'll unequip the bow on Fran, and I'll attack herself a couple of times. I'll do it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to cure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we've got the cure, 105, 103, 112, and 106. Let's do that again. 109, 104, 111, 104. Okay, let's do this in speed up mode so we can do this the easy way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, we're now on 543. The next position is going to be 544, which is the last one we can consume. If someone is not really quick in resetting the game once you reach the 102 heal from the cure cast, there is another way to consume a single RNG position without having a multi-target cure hit you. And the other thing that consumes one RNG position are items. Some items, I think, consume more than others, but I know for a fact that potions consume 1. So when I consume a potion, I just consumed this RNG position. And now after this, I quit the game, and we're going to load our Bujerba save file. When we load into Bujerba, we want to stay in a somewhat specific place and wait for the stewardess to load in. And once we see the stewardess load in, we immediately walk over to her and mash the confirm button so we can talk to her ASAP. That's Bujerba. Want to stay in something like this over here. Wait until she spawns in. Over. Mash confirm. And skip the cutscene. This little cutscene here happens if you haven't entered the Sky Ferry before. So you just skip past this, and then you immediately start walking, but not speed up. Then you walk up the stairs to your right, and then you walk into the door for 1 step, like this. And then you go all the way up here, just to check. And indeed the chest spot. The reason why we want to take 1 step into the door is so that the NPCs that move inside the Sky Ferry there can advance the RNG just a bit so the chest actually spawns. So, okay, what do we have to look for here? You see this guy in red? This guy in red walks up and down. Twice. And this is the first time he walked down. I'm speeding this up a little bit because he's walking up and down quite slowly. Okay, and now he's walking down the second time. Now we have to look onto this dude. Once this guy is over here, he takes 3 steps, and after the 3rd step or 4th step, we're gonna open the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the Seitengrat. That is the Seitengrat. Maybe you're not able to read Japanese, but to prove that this is the Seitengrat, right here. I hope I was able to help. If you wanna get another Seitengrat, all you have to do is get down the Sky Ferry, go back to Bujerba, do another save, and do the exact same thing I just did. It's really, really easy. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you all for listening and watching, and have fun getting the Retro Achievement.